I'm just going to throw and shuffle some of the cards out. I want to thank all of my angels and spirit guides for being here today. And I want to let everybody know that I'm here with you, and we're going to just get these messages from spirit and guide us along our path. So here we go. Let me just zap these crystals and gems on there real quick. So you can pick from pile 1, 2, 3, or 4. Just pick whichever one you feel the most drawn to, and then skip ahead in the video for deck 1, 2, 3, or 4. You can find the timestamps below in the comment section. Alright, here we are, deck number 1. Let's get started. I'm gonna go ahead and start with the tarot. Okay, so the 5 of Pentacles, the 4 of Cups in reverse, and the 8 of Wands. Alright. Ooh, this is interesting. Alright, okay. So it looks like you may have struggled with money a bit in your past. Like you were searching for it, not quite sure how to find it. You weren't poor, but you weren't well off. You were always like in survival mode. And then it looks like in your present time, you have the 4 of Cups in reverse, so it means you're feeling just a little bit emotionally drained from all the hard work, endurance, and stamina you've had to endure. And then it seems like in the 3rd card here, you have the 8 of Wands, which means you're about to take action, and you're about to be like, forget this, I'm breaking out of my shell, like your turtle coming out of its shell, or like a butterfly coming out of its cocoon. Like, this is what's about to happen for you. You're just sick and tired of just feeling this way, and so it's like you're making your own decision to be like, I'm doing this. Alright, so now we've got seeing beyond, a higher view, and the land between. Something here is telling you to see the bigger picture and everything in between it. Everything, all the details, like a puzzle. You have to look at every single puzzle piece, every single edge. You've got to start analyzing, look at the bigger picture. Now we've got Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. Mentakan, longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. And Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. It's like, even though you do all these things to help humanity and to help other people, you still feel like you don't belong in the end, even though you have all these people around you. Even though you may feel that you're alone at times, you have to remember that you have people around you in spirit. You have your spirit guides, you have your angels, you've got, people that that your friends or family that are crossed over. You can't see them, but they're surrounding you and they're helping, guiding you along your path. So, keep doing what you're doing and keep being a good person, because it's the right thing to do. And doing the right thing makes you feel good. Alright, so moving along. Forgiveness. You are now able to activate the power of love in order to release past hurts. Freedom. You are releasing any self-imposed restrictions or perceived limitations through the loving energy of openness. Gratitude. You fully appreciate the invaluable lessons that life lovingly presents to you. Alright, so what I'm seeing here is a few life lessons you might be learning right now is forgiveness, freedom, and also gratitude. So if you are not already one of these things or all of these things, you need to become these things. simply put, these are your life lessons. No pressure. Alright, I'm gonna get a quick roll from this zodiac just to see a little bit more in detail about your reading. I'm gonna line them up here and see what I've got. Alright, so we've got Mercury, the South Node, and the 3rd house. Basically, what this means is someone from your past is going to be coming back and trying to talk to you and communicate with you in some form of manner. Whether it be in person, text, email. Someone's going to try to holler about something. I don't know. Let's look into it a little bit further. Ooh, beautiful. He thinks you're beautiful. He likes you. And faith. No worries, just have faith, because everything is going to be alright. I'm curious about this person that's trying to come holler at you, though, from your past. I want to know what his first or last letter starts with. G. Someone with a G. Either Greg, George, or Mr. Garrison. Well, I hope you enjoyed the reading. Don't forget to like and subscribe if anything resonated with you here today. Thank you so much for being here. Peace. Alright, you guys ready? Alright, here we go. Okay, so we've got the 4 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, and Temperance. So what I'm seeing here for you is that you're about to take action, but you're planning something. This is what's happening. This is what's going down. You've been planning something. You've been trying to figure out how to do it, how to make action happen. You're trying to figure out, like, okay, what are the steps I need to take in order to make this dream come true? This is what has been happening. And now you have the 3 of Pentacles, which is, now that you figured out what's happening, you have you and a couple other friends. There's 3 people. And they're like, okay, so how do we make this about making money? So you have had an idea, and you've been putting your plan into action, and you're like almost halfway there. You're not quite there, but you're halfway there. And you've got your team of people, and you're like, okay, this is what we can do, and this is how we're going to make money. So in your future, you're going to just have, like, clarity. So if you can make these things happen, whatever dream this is that you're trying to have happen, and if you can make you and your crew on the same page and, like, figure out how you can make an investment from it or, like, make profit from it, then you're going to be all good to go, boo. All good to go. So what I see here right now is, in this present time, is that you have this going on. Some kind of dream, something that you've been planning, something is going to be taking action. And it's going to make you feel all good in the end. Alright, so now we've got your second reading, which is the Oracle's Gift, Bearing Fruit, and In Perfect Harmony. So what these cards are telling me is that you have a gift. And the Oracle, like, I don't know if you've seen The Matrix, but the Oracle, like, you know, one of the most wisest people has given you a gift, and you are bearing fruit from this gift. So whatever you've been given, whether it be a talent or whether it be, like, super smart at something, you're bearing the fruit from it, and you're about to be in perfect harmony, which is funny because it matches with Temperance. Like, whatever plan you had and whatever you're strategizing is not only a gift from your oracles and your spirit guides and your angels, but you are about to be bearing the fruit and be in perfect harmony with it. This is a beautiful reading. Beautiful. So now we've got the Priestess, Deep Replenishment, and Star Mother. Alright, okay, this is beautiful. How are you being called to step up and lead? Deep Replenishment, retreat, rest, be held. How can you mother yourself? What this means is basically, it's like if you study numerology and you find that your birthday matches a number 9, a 9 soul level has so much on their plate. And I feel like you might be a number 9. So if you're into numerology, just go ahead and put in the comments your birthday and I'll let you know what number you are. And we can dive deep further into that if people are interested. But as of now, for this reading for deck number 2, I feel like you're a very strong individual. Very strong. You've been strategizing. You've been feeling that you've been kind of on the lucky side because like you're starting to see that everything that you have worked for, like the seeds that you have planted, are starting to grow. But you have to remember to retreat and rest and be held, because your life is about giving to other people. But you have to remember to be able to take your own little vacations, your own little retreats. You have to be able to meditate. And Star Mother, how can you mother yourself? You have to take care of yourself. Number 1, and that is very freaking important, because you cannot help other people if you are not spiritually and grounded for your internal sake, like your own internal self. I know you know exactly what I mean. So right here, it's just like you've got this great idea. People are helping you out. You're about to see like abundance come. You're about to see like, you know, you're about to see your seed flower. You're about to see what came out of all of that hard work. But don't forget, as you're doing this, to rest, relax, and take care of yourself. So we've got virtue. You acknowledge your loving spiritual attributes that encourage others to grow. You've got virtue, willingness, and satisfaction. So what I'm seeing here is that you love helping other people, and it makes you feel really, really good. It makes you feel really good when people acknowledge that you are inspiring them just by being you. And willingness. You are willing to sacrifice things in order to get to where you know you need to be. Basically, like say you've got some toxic people in your life. You're willing to sacrifice those people if it means that they were talking shit about, like, if they were talking bad about you creating this project, and they're like, oh, you'll never be successful, or you'll never be able to do that, and you're like, well, I've got the will and I've got the power, and I'm gonna make that happen. And so you're willing to like sacrifice those relationships with people in order to get to your true potential, which is literally what being a human is all about, because we are put here on this earth to serve a purpose, and it's up to you to find out what your purpose is. So satisfaction. You let the energy of love guide you to self-approval so others no longer define who you are. And that's what you're reaching. You are literally reaching for self-satisfaction. A lot of people these days are really good at self-sabotage. You, on the other hand, are different. So you may not get along with a lot of people, because a lot of people like drama, and you are not about the drama, because you have had this plan. You know that you're working with your friends, you're going to make it happen. You know that there's going to be peace in the end once you make this plan happen. You've got the guidance of other people above you on a different soul level to help you and guide you. It's those little voices in your head. That's what those are. You don't know what they are. You think that it's your subconscious, but it's not. It is actually those people, and they are help guiding you. They're like, yeah, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Like whenever you hear that, that's people pushing you, because you have potential to be greater than what you think you are. And then in here, it just says, like, you've got to be taking care of yourself. You've got to, like, meditate. You have to make sure that you put yourself first, because this journey, it may look easy on the cards, but it is very difficult. But you can do it. You can freaking do it. And then you have to remember these things: virtue, willingness, and satisfaction. You are here to grow. You have the willpower, and in the end, it's going to make who satisfied? You satisfied. You. So your reading today basically says that you are working on you. And once you do that, if you really focus on this, you are going places. You are reaching your true potential. You are doing what you were put here to do. Alright, I'm going to do some dice and some charms just to see what else we get for your reading before we close out. Okay, so we have Virgo, the 11th house, and Jupiter. So what the dice are telling me is that if you didn't believe the reading before, you totally should now, because it just validated everything we were talking about. So the 11th house is friends, friendship, groups of friends, doing something with friends. Virgo is like making something perfect, like whether it be in a project or something like that. You're making something perfect. So having Virgo in the 11th house is creating a project, making it perfect with your group of friends. And then also Jupiter is confidence. So you have to have confidence that this will happen because it is in your reading. Alright, and the charms that we got is family and faith. So make sure you surround yourself with family if you're going through hard times, because they'll be there to support you. And just remember to have faith whenever you face those hard times. I really hope this resonates with you, because this is a very beautiful reading. So good job, deck number 2. And if you really liked this reading, then make sure to like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll be seeing you soon. Thank you so much. What's up, deck number 3? You guys excited for this reading? You ready? Alright, let's do this. We're gonna just jump right on into it. Let's go. So first I'm gonna draw your tarot, which is a past, present, future, and it's just gonna give me a little idea about who I'm working with here. Okay, so we have the Queen of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the King of Cups. So right away, what I'm seeing here with the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups is, man, you have been on an emotional journey. In your past, you were more of like the mother nurturing type. You're very supportive, caring, gentle, tender, but then something happened where you had a breakthrough and a discovery, and you have now clarity and new perspective, and you've become more wise. You're still compassionate, you still care, you're still sincere, you're still open, but you're more tolerant. Like, you've been able to pick and choose who you want to give all of your energy and all of your compassion and all of your love to. Not everybody is getting your love for free today, honey. Alright, and to dive a little bit deeper, here we go. We've got the Great Gathering, Awakening, and Birthing a New Age. Wow. Okay, this is pretty badass. So what's happening here is that your family and your ancestors, your soul tribe, is all coming together. Like, you're probably going to be making new friends that you just, like, click with. You're going to be meeting new people that you just click with. And what's going to happen once you start meeting all these people and you start having this great gathering of all your soul tribe, y'all are just going to have this huge awakening, a new way of being, integration. Like, you're going to just level up. All of y'all coming together, you just level up. It's kind of like when you're playing video games and your team, like, you get your whole crew together, you have your meeting, you set up your strategy, and then boom, y'all go beat the boss, and then you get like all this money and all these coins and all these goods. That's what's going to happen for you, because you are ready to birth a new age, and that's why your soul tribe has come together for you, so y'all can all level up and help the planet, because y'all are ready to birth a new age, dreaming a new world into being. And that is also why you have been on that emotional roller coaster in your past, is kind of like you've been able to control how you handle yourself, because you're going to have lots of people from different walks of life that you're going to have to teach in order to level up the world. Okay, so I'm curious to see like what your plan is of how you're going to help the planet now that we've got this figured out. A tall tale. It is what it is. And the rose's kiss. Okay. So a tall tale is basically saying don't fib about what you're doing. Don't lie about what you're doing. Don't, put yourself on a pedestal, because then you're losing connections and you're losing the help that you could possibly have by acting that way and by kind of like bragging, I guess you could say. You don't want to do that, because you want to stay humble, because then people will help you. Don't lie about what you're doing. Ask for help. Don't be all high and mighty. It is what it is. That's basically what the card is the locked door. It is what it is. But what do you do whenever you come to a locked door? You go find another way in. So if you come across these like obstacles and you feel like the door is closed on you and there's no way to get in, just go find another way, bro. Just go find another way. No locked doors. Alright, and then the rose's kiss. This is saying that whatever project you're working on is not going to be with technology. It's going to be with Mother Nature. It's going to be with earthy things, earth, water, like connecting people through things other than technology. No social media stuff, no like TV, no movies, no videos. It's gonna be like creative projects, like arts and crafts kind of thing. It sounds like a lot of fun. Alright, so we're gonna grab affirmations. We've got self-love, ownership, and acceptance. Okay, so there's a famous quote by RuPaul that I live by, and it's for this self-love affirmation. And it's, if you don't love yourself, how in the hell you gonna love somebody else? So this card is saying, love yourself, because you can't do anything for anybody else unless you take care of yourself. With the ownership card, that was what your emotional tarot was up there, that you learned how to control things. You know what to do. You know how to handle yourself. You know what's up. You know how to take ownership for mistakes. You know you can see a problem and you can be like, okay, yeah, that was my bad. You can do that. So now that you've learned how to take ownership for your own mistakes and your own issues, you'll be able to accept the way that things happen, because it's not always good, it's not always bad. It's a roller coaster ride. Projects, you can't build Rome in a day, they say. So this project that you're going to be building with your friends and working on to better the world is going to have you be trained with acceptance, which is going with the flow. You don't get mad at things whenever they don't work out in your favor. You just accept it. Take it with a grain of salt, take it for what it is, and move forward. Okay, and we're going to roll the astro dice just to see what we get. A little bit more detail into this reading. So we've got, let's see here. Okay, so we have Venus and Cancer in the 12th house. Okay, so what is it saying? You'll have problems with this project if you go back to the way you were thinking when you were a Queen of Cup. Queen of Cup was your past card, which was your maternal instincts, your motherly, like just wanting to help everybody, giving all your energy to everything, everybody. It'll suck you dry. Don't do it. It is cautioning you. Cancer in the 12th house, don't do it. Venus is love, but don't love everybody without loving yourself. You've got to find your balance. So maybe, I don't know, like help people 5 days a week, spend 2 days with yourself, meditate. Alright, we're going to draw some charms for you. Just let them flop right out of my hand. Here we go. Okay, so family, inspire, and hope. Nice. You're going to be very inspired soon. You're going to be very hopeful. And if you're not, then you're going to have hope, because guess what? You need to have hope. And family. If you get lost, just find your family. They'll always be there for you. Good luck on your journey, deck 3. It looks like you're about to have an awesome time with arts and crafts and your friends, as long as you can control your emotions. You're about to teach the world a whole new thing. A whole new thing. If you enjoyed your reading here today, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. We always appreciate you. And have a wonderful day. Bye. Welcome, deck number 4. You ready for your reading? Let's get started. Okay, so we've got the 5 of Wands, the Magician, and the 8 of Pentacles. So basically, in your past with the Five of Wands, you were working very hard on making something happen, but you were faced with a lot of conflict and competition. And with the Magician card, it's saying that you have manifested whatever you've been working on. So whatever you had a battle with, don't worry about it, because this is your manifestation. This is your reality. This is something that you had wanted, that you want to pursue, and that you want to accomplish, that you're very passionate about. And then we see the Eight of Pentacles, which is drive. You're going to be very hardworking. You're going to have a lot of drive. You're going to want to get this done. You're not going to give up. You're just going to keep going. You've got one eye on the prize, and you're going for it. And at the end of the day, you're going to have a lot of money to show for it. All right, so we've got the Age of Light. Anna, grandmother of Jesus. And the third one is yes. Just say yes. Well, this makes sense why you have the Age of Light card. You've been training this for a lifetime. That's why you had your Five of Wands over there. You were training. That's why you had so much competition. But what you didn't know is that you are part of a divine plan. And guess who has your back? Miss Anna. And you know who that is? Jesus' grandmama. She has got your back. And that is pretty cool. You must have some pull up there, because not a lot of people get that one. And with that, you have to make sure that you are a yes person. Say yes, because you're going to be led down the right paths. She's not going to take you anywhere but. All right, and next up, we've got a merry motive, wish upon a star, and divine matrix. Woo-wee! Yes. Yes, yes. This is absolutely beautiful. This is more clarification that whatever project you're working on, which I'm super curious about, you absolutely cannot and will not fail. Like, for this project, you can't, it's just not possible. You have so much support. You have support from Miss Anna. You have support from all of the divine. It's like in your genetic code that you will not fail with this project. So make sure that you are a yes person, because anything you do, you can wish upon a star. That star is going to be bling bling, okay? So it's go time, honey. Next up, we've got individuality, elevation, and loyalty. So with this individuality card, it's just validating the things that we were told before in your reading about how you're guided, because you have a completely unique talent. You are so super talented at this that you leave your stamp on everything that you do. So people are going to see your personality in the work that you create in this project that you're working on. Elevation talks about raising your vibration of love. So whatever project you're working on, it's going to come straight from the heart. Loyalty. Your reliability demonstrates your loving sense of devotion and consistency of being. So you are very reliable, which makes you loyal to your project, because you're not going to give up. You're not going to give up till it's done. It may never be done, but that's where your loyalty lies. Alright, now we're going to get a little bit of the Astro Dice to dive a little bit deeper into your reading. Okay, so the dice say Neptune and Gemini in the 7th house. What I'm seeing is, if you are not already married, you're going to be. The 7th house is about marriage, and being a Gemini means curiosity, communication, intelligence, expressiveness. They're usually like the teachers or the storytellers of the world. So with you having Neptune in your 7th house with Gemini, it makes me feel like you might have a hard time being vulnerable, but you need to be. Because that's also part of like opening up yourself and like letting your soul shine out. So it'll help you create this project. And who knows, maybe if you communicate this kind of stuff with your partner, they're going to be able to help you and help you excel. Because not only are you guided by the divine, maybe they are too. Maybe they chose this reading as well. You never know. Alright, let's grab a few charms to close out this reading. Alright, let's see what we got here. I see dream, miracle, and dream again. Double dream. When you wish upon a star, your dreams and your miracles are coming true just for you. Okay, sorry about that, but but I am super curious what this project is. So if you are deck number 4, I want you to write in the comments and just let me know what you're working on, because I bet we're all super curious and I'd love to support you. Thanks again for watching TuLo Tarot. Have a great life. Bye.